Rory, the Irish like a Heineken Cup tie at the best of times, and this weekend we got the chance to get into that last 16. We're in a great position, but home advantage could be key moving forward. How much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting back to Stanley Park, and I think everyone knows the importance of getting the 5 points this week. So everyone's been kind of on the same page, and we all know the importance of getting that home last 16. So it's in our hands. I think if we can replicate performances we've had over there at the start of the year, we should be able to get the 5 points and hopefully make it count.
A quick reflection on last week in South Africa. You'd been there before, you knew what to expect. For a lot of our guys, it was a whole new experience, but by and large, there was a lot of positives to come out of that trip, albeit there was a defeat at the end of it.
Yeah, I think overall definitely it was an unbelievable experience. I'd been over to South Africa a few times, but never to Pretoria, so it was quite new to me. And it was definitely challenging getting used to the altitude and the training conditions over there. The first few days were a big blowout for us, but we also were able to spend a lot of time together, I think, as a group, which you don't usually get the chance to do that with these kind of mini tours. So I think as a group we probably grew a bit closer together, which hopefully will pay dividends down the end of the season. But we were able to spend a lot of time kind of away from the rugby pitch as well. We got to go on safari and see different parts of the country, which was definitely a nice break from the cold weather here. So unfortunately the result didn't go our way. It was difficult over there. I think the momentum kind of shifted in their favour throughout the game, and unfortunately we made too many errors that they capitalised on. But I think we dug in at the end, and by getting a point at the very end of the game like that, it puts us in a stronger position, knowing that with a 5-pointer this weekend we get to home quarter-final. So while we did go over there wanting to win and to get the maximum points, we didn't come home empty-handed, which I think is a big bonus.
Equally, you know from previous rounds already, you've produced some big performances, and probably the best of them was away to Castres. You've got to do something similar again this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think going away to France and Europe is always a massive challenge, and we knew that going over there. There was talks about during the week, and as you said, that was probably one of our most convincing and complete performances of the year. So we have kind of an idea of what it takes to produce that performance, and it's going to need to be the same this week, because I'm sure while they may be out of the competition, they'll be able to come over here with nothing to lose, which is a very dangerous situation to find yourself in when you're playing a French team with nothing to lose. So we're going to need to be on our top game again, and we're all, I think, ready to go.
Several months into life here at the Chiefs now, and you seem very settled. You're playing a lot of regular rugby, and you're in a competition or competitions that are challenging you. How's it been for you?
Yeah, I've loved it, I have to say. Experiencing Premiership for the first time has been great. The week-on-week kind of nature of it, and how quickly the table can change from one week after the other. Two big wins can put you straight up the top, or two losses on the bench can put you straight down near the bottom. So there's a lot of swings and roundabouts throughout the season so far with us. But I think...
Was that the challenge you wanted, Rory, when you came here? When you looked at the move, you thought, I'll try something different, and I guess the Premiership offers you that?
Yeah, definitely. I think I wanted to see if I could prove to myself that I could play week on week in these big, not knockout, but equivalent kind of games where points are at a premium and they come down to tiny margins, and you constantly kind of mentally and physically challenge yourself throughout the season. So that was one of the main reasons I came over here, to experience a new league and a very competitive league, and put myself in that position where I can see if I'm able to keep getting to that level. So we're only halfway through the season, but so far I've played quite a bit and I've really enjoyed it, and it has been long at times. We had 10 games in a row at the start of the season that felt like they went on forever, but I suppose being able to switch then between the European Cup and Prem has been a nice break, and kind of gives you a bit of resurgence in the middle of the season. So Yeah, I've really loved it, I have to say, and hopefully can kick on now. We're in a decent position in both competitions. If it's in our hands, if we win our next few games, we'll be in an even better position.
I was just about to ask you about that. In all three competitions, we're in great stead, aren't we? And 2023 looks positive, and could be very exciting for you as a group of players.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have a few games at home coming up that we love playing at home, and we have a lot of pride defending our home patch. So I think if we can get wins over the next few weeks at home, we will be in we'll be in the right positions in each competition that we want to be in, and then from there on in, you get yourself into knockout games. It's game by game sort of mentality, and we have a lot of players here who have been in that position before and have tasted success. So I think it's putting ourselves in the best position for the end of the season. That's our aim at the moment.
The mindset at Leinster is always to get as far as possible in Champions Cup, and you've been here now and you've seen the squad of players. A lot of them have won a trophy in Europe. They know what it takes, and are you excited? And does this group have it in them to do it again? Yeah,
definitely. If you look at the squad, it's full of international players, top quality players, and players who have massive experience in the Premiership and in Europe. So I think when it comes down to those big games, those tight games, we have the players in the right positions who know what it takes and have been there before. So I don't feel it's any different. The ambitions here as they were when I was playing in Leinster year on year. The ambition was always to go the whole way and get to the final and win it. So I think from the start of the season, that's been the goal here in both competitions. So it's great to be in environments like that, and I've loved it, I have to say.
Thanks, Rory.